Hi, I'm Lori Reynolds, and I'm here with Zephyr again to show you how to teach them to play the piano. The first thing you need is a paw touch command, so a command that means touch something with your paws. And once you have that, teaching the piano is fairly easy. Some dogs are afraid of the noise. If you have a dog that's afraid of the noise, then start at an even earlier level than I'm going to start, and just hit the key yourself, give them a cookie. Hit the key, give them a cookie. So they start associating that sound with good things. We're going to start just by putting this down on the table and asking him to touch. And every time he touches, I'm going to click and reward with a treat. Touch foot. Yes, good boy. I put his second table up to give him a little bit more room. He was having a hard time hitting the right spot because he was so close. So we're going to ask him to touch. Yes, good boy. And click and reward every time he does. Touch. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Good. You can see I'm already starting to try to get him to alter his feet. He is very much left pawed, and so he prefers to do everything with his left paw. I'm trying to get him to use his right as well. Down here. Down here. Yes, good boy. So you're just going to keep at this stage until they are very, very much willing to touch this piano with their paw. Yes, good boy. Good. I'm going to click that just because he doesn't usually like to touch things with his right paw. So, yes, good boy. Yes. Job. All right, I'm going to hop him down, and I'm going to get Pixie up here to give her a turn. Get down. Touch. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. Now for Zephyr, I'm going to change this trick around just a little bit. I'm going to have him actually get down on the floor and put his paws up on the table so that he's having to reach up and stretch, good boy, to get to this piano. Paws. Yes, good boy. Yes, good. Good. Pause. Yes. Nope. Pause. Yes. Pause. Yes. Pause. Yes. Good job. Pause. Yes. Good. That was excellent. Good job. Give him a couple for that. Let him try to do that again. Good boy. Yes, there we go. Good boy. And now we got two paws on. I do want him to take that paw off of there. Good. Good boy. Good. Good. We're going to progress this until we have him consistently hitting this with two paws. I'm going to encourage him by moving over just a little bit. Good. Good. There you go. Good boy. All right, now we're going to only reward him for hitting these keys right here. Yes. 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 Good boy. Very good. That was excellent. Again. Good. Yes. Good boy. Again. Good. Yes, good boy. All right, and finally I'm going to move this a little bit away and over on the other side, so I'm trying to get equal play with both paws. Just paws. Good. Yes, good. Yes, good boy. And then I'm going to start weighting him out and having him touch it more than once. Good boy. Yes, good. For our final behavior, we want them to actually sit right here and do both of their paws on there consistently. Good boy. So that they're touching back and forth. Good, just pretty much like that. Good boy. Yay, good job. Nice job. Good. Good boy. So now we're going to try the same thing with Pixie. We're going to ask her, just for her paws up, and see if we can get her to start touching this. Yeah, Pixie. Paws. Yes. Good. As you can see, she's a little bit more noise sensitive. So we're going to give her lots of time to just ease into it on her own. Yes, good girl. Good. No, good. Pause. Pause. Yes, good girl. Good. 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 Oh, this paw. Good. And she is very obviously right pawed. But now we got the paw lift on the other side. Yes, very good. Sometimes you can encourage them to lift one side or the other by where you hold that treat. Yes, good girl. If you hold the treat to one side or the other, separate girl, then they're more likely to shift their weight off and touch with one paw or the other paw. Pause. Just pause. Yes. Good. Good job. I'm going to give her 2 for that. That was excellent. Yes, very good. Yes, good job. And that's what you want to see, is you want them to start alternating paws. Good. Yes, very good. Good job. All right, we're going to give her a break. We're going to try to give a zipper. Yes, very good. Yes, very good. That was excellent. Yes, excellent. Yes, very good. Yes, very good. I'm going to give him an extra one for that. That was really good. Good. Now he's starting to understand that I want both paws up. Now I want him to figure out that I want both paws up there, but I want him to lift them up and put them back down. Yes, very good. Good. Yes, good. Good. And we are very close to the final behavior now. That's it. Good boy. I'm going to put these cookies down. Good. Nice job, buddy. Say it again, Sam. Nice job. Say it again, Sam. Nice job, buddy. And then I'm going to ask him to get up and come back and do it again. Say it again, Sam. Nice job. Say it again, Sam. Good boy. Nice job. And as you can see, now I'm only rewarding for multiple touches on that piano keyboard. Play it again, Sam. Good job. That is very good. All right, and we are done with that session. So, the steps are to teach your dogs to touch something with their paws. The next step is to make sure your dog's not afraid of the noise. If they are, you're just going to play with the keyboard and give them a cookie every time it makes noise. Next step is to have it on the same level as they are, and just have them, encourage them to touch it with their paws. So every time they touch the keyboard with their paws, you click and reward. And then the next step is to get them to touch it with both paws. So you're going to try to get them to start alternating their paws. Click and reward that. The following step is to put it up on something where they have to actually reach up to get to it. And click and reward first for just single touches and then for multiple touches. And then the very last step is to have them go to the piano on their own and on your verbal cue and play the piano alternating pause. Good job, buddy. Good job, girlie.